Welcome once again to You Might Also Like a Podcast. Today is December 23rd. It's almost Christmas Eve, guys.
You feel magic in the air.
Yeah.
It's magical. We're in Michigan here, so there's a snowstorm out of nowhere.
Yeah, and we walk outside and it's like, oh hey, look at all this goddamn snow.
That is exactly what happened. As always, I'm your host, Chris. I'm here with Derek and Schwally.
Yep.
Hello.
And what did we watch tonight, guys?
We watched Fireplace for Your Home. It was a nice little fun thing for Christmas. You know, you put it on your TV. Most people don't have fireplaces nowadays. It simulates a fireplace with crackling noises.
Yeah, and
With subtitles for deaf people.
yeah, there was a subtitle that said crackling.
And it would appear periodically, just in case the deaf person missed it the first time.
I'd give it, probably about a 3 out of 5.
And, man, no, it's okay, sure, but when we got to the one with the music, hot damn, that shit's a 5.
Well, no, I'm just saying the fireplace never changed. You can add music.
Fireplaces don't change, Chris. They just are on fire, and you look at them.
No, but there could have been some decorative inside walls. I mean, we could have.
No, it was just a fireplace.
The
you
brick.
decorate your own walls. This is if you don't have a fireplace.
I'm gonna go with 3. I think
You always go with 3.
Well, I just think it's
I wasn't
appropriate
blown
for
away
this.
by that fireplace.
I was.
Yeah, I mean, there could have been. I don't know. They probably could have done it a bit better.
The fireplace was magical, and it's the only thing keeping me alive through this depressing Christmas season.
And also, as Derek pointed out, you can't warm your hands by it,
Yeah,
so
you
it's
can't.
unnerving.
Well, then you just put a space heater beneath your television.
Well, you could do that.
You could do
but
that.
That's something you have to do on your part.
Yeah, you have
I
to.
still give it a 5.
I don't know. The
As
plot.
far as modern technology is able to simulate a fireplace on a TV, I think this is the best we're gonna get.
The plot was a little hard to follow.
What's to follow, man? There was only one character, fireplace,
Oh, I guess you're right.
and he had one line of dialogue, crackling.
Maybe
Crackle.
that's what was throwing me. I was overcomplicating it.
But we also watched another movie.
Yeah, we didn't just watch Fireplace. We also watched Rare Exports.
It's got a subtitle that I can't remember.
I will look that up. You guys talk about the movie.
It has the latest title card of any movie I've ever seen. Like, literally, they don't show the title until the end credits.
And I never even understood what the title was about until the end.
Yeah, I was like, is this the name of the production company that, published it here? Nope.
Yeah. I
Oh,
guess,
Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale.
2010
Made in Finland by Finnish people.
Ooh.
by Finnish people, and I was really surprised by this.
This was, when I was looking at this online, I'm like, this will be funny. I mean, it was funny, but not for the reasons I thought it would be.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it had been in my Netflix queue, I think, for at least since before we started the show. And I just kept seeing it, and I never really paid much mind to it. I was really blown away by this.
Yeah, it was really good. Like, essentially, the premise of the movie is the idea that medieval Santa Claus, if you ever looked up medieval Santa Claus, he's a really fucked up dude. And, some guy who's obsessed with Santa is, up in Finland, and he's like, Santa's buried under this mountain. He was buried here long ago by the ancient Finnish people, and we're gonna dig him up. And he's an evil monster who just steals children and tortures them.
Yeah, and I was not expecting. I was expecting some campy 80s-ish horror movie.
Yeah.
Where Santa runs around with a chainsaw and tries to hack people up. That is not what we got here.
No, they treat Santa like he's a monster. That in monster movie, it's in the monster movie fashion of don't show you the monster, because the closest you get to see him is encased in ice with big old horns popping out. He's 12 feet tall.
Yeah, and there's these. God, I don't want to ruin it because I feel like this is something you should watch, but you guys never watch our movies anyway.
Yeah.
But the whole time you think you have Santa. You think you're seeing Santa.
Nope,
Yeah.
he's an elf, and there's a bunch of other elves.
Yeah. And Tyler was supposed to join us tonight, and I do want to point out that yet again,
Yeah.
there
Full pickle.
Full pickle. So every time Tyler's supposed to be here to watch a movie,
That's why he's not coming. He knows.
He knows what's up. I'm pretty sure. He said he was down, and then a half hour before we were supposed to get together, I get a text saying I'm not showing up, and I'm pretty sure it's because Tyler knew in his heart of hearts
that he was going to see a dick tonight.
that he was going to see a dick, because it happens every time.
Tyler, it's the holiday season. We're going to send you a Christmas card with a dick on it.
So be wary of your mailbox.
It's going to be nothing but, we're just going to be posting nothing but pictures of dicks to your Facebook wall.
Yeah, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This is going to be Merry Christmas. Here's a picture of my dick.
Yeah, no, I'm really impressed by this movie. The plot was great.
Yeah. The whole plot is, they unleashed ancient Santa Claus, and now, all the All the kids in town got kidnapped, and everybody's hair dryers and ovens are gone because they're trying to thaw out Santa Claus.
And when the kids started getting kidnapped and they were being replaced by like the
yeah, they were being replaced by like little
weird
wooden doll things.
And I thought we were gonna go full Ernest Scared Stupid, but we didn't. This movie's like stayed like it took itself seriously, like very seriously, but it wasn't. It worked, you know.
It took the premise seriously, you still get like action movie one-liners from these characters.
Yeah, and there's a handful of sight gags that were really great. Like when they chop off the Santa's horns.
And they're like, we're gonna blow up Santa, but then they decide to like take his horns beforehand.
And then they decide to sell Santas. I mean, there's some really great like comedic stuff here, but the movie takes itself seriously.
But yeah, like they're reindeer herders, and like their entire herd is like eaten by wolves because they get let out of this fence because the kids were like sneaking up to the mountain to see what was going on with the dig. And so they're like, when they find Santa, they're like, we're going to ransom off Santa Claus to make up all the money we lost from all these reindeers getting killed.
Yeah, no, and they do. It's just, this movie works on like a lot of different levels.
Yeah.
Like, as much as it takes itself seriously and as silly as it is, it's never like campy in doing so.
And there's no way to make this movie not sound ridiculous, honestly.
No, and the premise is very ridiculous.
But you know, they pull it off. Well, I don't think the premise is only ridiculous because it's Santa Claus.
That's true.
Like, they're going off of old school Santa, like the Santa who's like, yeah, sure, the nice kids get gifts, but the bad kids get dumped in a pot of boiling oil.
But like, if you wrote this down like as a synopsis and you took it to Hollywood and you're like, I have a movie to pitch to you.
Well, that's why it got made in Finland, man.
Yeah, no.
It wouldn't get made in Hollywood. Finland's like, fuck it, let's do this.
Yeah, and
Finland brought us Troll Hunter.
Yeah,
which is it's Blair Witch, but it's like a documentary crew being like, we're looking for the trolls.
Yeah, no, Troll Hunter's good too.
Yeah,
but I just think this movie worked on a lot of different levels. I wasn't expecting it to be this good.
It's really good.
Acting's good. Action's good. The pacing's great. I have nothing but good things to say about this movie, and it's been a while since we've seen something on this show that I've had absolutely nothing to complain about.
Yeah, I mean, you'll notice the distinct lack of us trying to like kill each other, which is why we just watched a good movie.
Yeah, no, this is one of the best ones we've watched yet.
And true to the holiday spirit, it brought us together and all that jazz.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great Christmas movie in that respect.
Yeah, I don't know what more I can say about it. I'm giving it 5 stars.
I'm also giving it 5 stars.
This is worth your time, guys. If you don't watch anything else that we've suggested to you, you should watch this. Rare Exports. It's really worth your time.
I want to hear Derek's rating. Are you going to break the mold?
Yeah, I'm going to go 4.
Oh, shit!
Oh, damn. Derek just gave his first 4.
Yeah, I had to go up for this one.
That's like the second coming.
Yeah. I mean, we're giving it 5s, but...
Yeah.
But for Derek, I think
with Derek, a 4 is pretty much a 5.
This is a red letter day.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
So, yeah, watch this movie, guys. I don't know what else to say. This was our Christmas special.
You're probably not going to watch this movie, and your life's going to be worse because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm filled with the holiday spirit now.
Yeah, no, I'm in the mood now. I will actually go turn on my Christmas tree for once.
You would turn it on more often if you had the oscillating lights.
Yeah, I would. And the fact that the plug's not, like, under a table that I have to crawl under.
If they were oscillating, you'd go through the work.
Yeah, but they're not, so...
You fucked up.
I didn't want to spend a lot of money.
Well, it's Christmas. How are you going to feel Christmas cheer if they're not oscillating?
By consumerism.
But what you're doing is the exact opposite of consumerism.
No, because I took all of the savings I made from the money, and then I invested it on gifts.
Christmas isn't about savings, it's about credit card debt.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
You work at a bank, you should know this.
I do work in a bank. All right.
You're going to have a lot of fun calls next month.
No, I'm not there for the next 3 days. I'm not going to worry about that.
Well, I mean, it's going to be everybody wanting to get their late fees removed next month.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, moving on. Do you have anything else to add?
And, no.
I can't think of anything else to say, honestly. I mean, it's a Christmas special, ho 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 and all that jazz.
Yeah, ho ho ho, guys.
You should probably put some, like, jingle bells in the outro music.
Oh yeah, like, edit this all up Christmassy.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm lazy. So, you
Bah
want
humbug.
Bah humbug. You guys are getting nothing. And I don't give a shit about Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim is a cripple, man.
Don't care. I don't care about his plight.
Yeah, I mean, again, we come back to the fact that Chris hates sick children.
Listen, I didn't give a shit about Tiny Tim until I saw Rare Exports.
Now I care. Now I care slightly more.
Because just for only $85,000, he can have his own personal Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's true.
After watching this movie, I went to my window. I burst open, and there was a child walking down the road. And I was like, boy, what day is it? And he was like, December 23rd. And I was like, shit.
It's not Christmas yet. Fuck.
It's not Christmas yet.
Come back, walk behind this window again in 2 days.
And then I'll care. And get out of my lawn.
Bring me the biggest goose. We don't eat goose. We're American.
I did the goose.
Says you.
Yeah, but I mean, where are you gonna buy one?
You just go to
I just go to
Yeah, go to Walnut
Trails. Yeah, I just go down there.
Strangle one of those motherfuckers.
Yep.
Get a bat. That problem takes care of itself.
I hate geese. I would eat geese out of spite.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, seriously, every time I would walk through Walnut Trails, walking home, and one of them would be like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I could just take your thin-ass neck and just go, and, like, zigzag it back and forth, and then I'd have a goose dinner for myself.
Yeah, when I was living there, I was trying to walk into my apartment one day, and there was a goose, like, on the step, and he was trying to eat, like, a crab apple.
Acting like, yeah, and, like, choking it down.
And, like, it's stuck in his throat, and you can see it in there, and I have never wanted an animal to choke to death in front of me so bad. But the little asshole got it down.
Yeah, no, they always do.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst part. Like, I'd go out and smoke cigarettes, and there was a crab apple tree, like, right back where I was smoking cigarettes. The geese would all just come up and be like, I'm like, choke, motherfucker, choke! But they never did!
They never did. Never did. I hate geese. All right, anyway,
We should have released wild dogs.
We should have.
Yeah.
And Agent Orange, just take care of the vegetation. The sheep or geese will leave.
No, because we don't want to poison everyone. We just release wild dogs. That won't poison anybody.
I guess.
Wild rabid dogs.
I think both would have worked fine, though.
I'm a
They
big
would
fan of...
counteract each other.
I'm a real big fan of Derek's final solutions to problems. He always goes for the most caustic chemical.
He's just like, salt the earth!
It takes care of stuff.
What is it? Your drain smelled like the garbage disposal?
God damn it, yeah.
Oh,
Like, I'm going to pour some bleach down, Drano down here. Man, this smells terrible. I'm going to pour some bleach down here. And I'm over at my mom's house and I get this call from Derek. It's like, yeah, I'm out on the balcony. This is kind of a World War I war zone over here. So if you come in here, you probably shouldn't breathe too deeply.
That was kind of a mistake.
But it did stop stinking. It's the question.
No! Now it smelled like bleach!
Well, it smelled different.
Yeah, but it didn't smell better.
I don't know. I mean, the smell of like rotting like garbage disposal and bleach. I'll
It
take
was like
bleach.
a combination of the two now.
The chlorine gas encouraged us to get some air.
It didn't encourage us.
Yeah,
It necessitated
you gotta look
us.
at the silver lining here. You guys went outside and you had a wonderful day.
No, what I did was I closed up my door tight and like put blankets around and was like, I hope to God I'm alive in the morning.
That's because you're like a shut-in.
That's completely immaterial.
I called poison control, and they were very dismissive.
I think I just created mustard gas. Call me back when you have a real problem.
That's exactly what it was like. Then I stopped worrying about it.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
if they
well-
don't give a fuck, then my neighbors could be poisoned.
Well, if poison control's not
Our
worried about
neighbors
it.
were assholes anyway.
That's true.
The guy above us deserved to get poisoned.
I mean, I don't know what problem they had with us. We're just the people who create chlorine gas in our apartment.
Yeah, but that's not what they were upset about.
I know.
We never had a note on our door about the chlorine gas.
So he's like, turn down your music and stop smoking cigarettes on the balcony.
It was never music. It was like, you're closing your toilet too loud. It's like, you're too concerned about my fucking toilet habits.
And not about the mustard gas I'm creating in my
Yeah.
sink.
Their priorities were all wrong.
Yeah.
This was the holiday special where we get a little too personal about our living habits.
Yeah, no, we really did. We have gone like completely off topic, so let's just wrap it up here. This has been You Might Also Like a Podcast. We are on iTunes. We are on Facebook.
Give us a review. For some, the movie reviews are alright, but sometimes they talk about how they created mustard gas and they want to murder geese.
Yeah,
And I will
3
say,
stars.
this is like the third week in a row we've done the show consistently.
that's true. This is a role for us.
Which means that next week we're probably going to fuck it up.
No, I'm putting my foot down right now. I am committing to you, the listener, that we will do a show next week.
Chris, everybody knows that we can't trust you.
If I have to do this damn show by myself, I will do this show by myself. Next week there will be a show.
I'll try to be here.
I'm unemployed. All you have to do is come get me.
I know, that's why there'll be a show. I just have to show up at your house and be like, get in my car.
Like, the problem isn't me. Like, I'm down. It's just, like, you. Like, you're the problem.
Yeah, I'm sorry I have a kid and responsibilities. We will have a show next week. Don't listen to Schwally. Derek's going to be here. He's already committed. You might also like podcasts. Give us a goddamn review. Thank you. Good night. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
You son of a bitch.
Good night.